The foundation of any good economic society or business plan has to start with education. It starts with the early years because we know that the brain, especially from birth to 3, does all of its wiring during that time. And what we're wanting to do in Oklahoma is make sure that our children have the best possible opportunities in life.
We know in Oklahoma County, 1/3 of the kindergarten enrollment is not ready to start school or kindergarten, as reported by kindergarten teachers. They lack mostly in social emotional development to be able to function in a classroom. There's such a short window of opportunity for kids to have those experiences. If we don't give our very best, we are failing those children.
Once you've seen that, once you've done the research on the paybacks to our economy for making just even a $1 investment, we see up to $17 return for every dollar invested in the first 5 years. And when you've done that, then you've ensured that all kids, even those most at risk, come to school at the same level as everyone else.
Who knows what the capabilities of that kid are? He's never going to have a chance if he's not exposed to something bigger. But you know, anything you can think of to enlarge those kids' frame of reference or horizons, whatever you want to call it, I just think it's very important to help.
We all have got to care about our kids, and we've all got to get involved in making their lives better. These little children don't have a vote, but if we don't focus on them, we're throwing away our future, and we'll be paying the price economically as well as in lost human capital later.
Come on, Sissy, let's go.
On a Monday morning, moms and dads take their children to daycare.
It's pretty outside today, isn't it?
On this day, 2-year-old Sydney is heading somewhere else.
This is Sydney. She's running a little fever, which probably means she's going to end up with an ear infection. So she really doesn't feel that bad, but DHS guidelines say that she cannot be in a child care center that is for well children only.
Instead, she'll stay in the sick child care center while her mom goes to work. The Chickasaw Nation opened the facility in 2008, an extension of its child development program.
Well, parents just don't have the available time to leave their jobs for every mild illness that their child may have. We're the only facility for sick children in Oklahoma.
It's a facility that is available to employees of the Chickasaw Nation and other working parents in the Ada community. The Chickasaw Nation, employing more than 10,000 people, saw a need for educational programs focused on the care and wellness of children. There is a shortage of child care facilities in the area, and to help its employees attract and retain a good workforce, the tribe opened a state-of-the-art child development center. It houses Head Start programs and features a separate facility for the care of children with mild illnesses. It's a blessing for working parents like Becky Anatubby.
It can be challenging to find a place for her to be and us still be able to go to work. It's helped us so much. A place where we know the kids will be nurtured and loved and well taken care of when they don't feel good.
From Ada to Enid, Oklahoma, businesses understand the importance of early childhood education even beyond the classroom. Advanced Food Company provides benefits to its employees that impact their children, from child care subsidies to medical needs.
If a person or even a child has diabetes or asthma, we pay 100% of the cost of treating that disease, provided they're doing the things that they need to be doing and getting the medical care that they should. And so we take away that whole financial burden piece of that, and the child is medically taken care of to where they're not having as many problems, which puts them in a position for better learning, social skills. You know, our main focus is really around the families and alleviating some of the burdens off the families, which we think has a positive impact on early childhood education. We see it as the right thing to do.
Doing the right thing at the right time. Investing now on early childhood education will cultivate a healthier future workforce. Business and community leaders agree.
It's no different than what happens when you make an investment in a bank, in a stock. If you do it early, you've got chance for growth, and compounding interest takes form. And when you look at it in education, what we're doing is just moving our investment up a little bit earlier.
Dave Lopez says American Fidelity is stepping up to support a neighborhood school nearby.
And then inside, it's exciting because we're able to offer complete access.
The company is providing office space to Wilson Elementary School for 2 pre-K classrooms this fall.
But we are eager, and a lot of colleagues are already asking, how can we help? Can we volunteer? We're very much convinced that early childhood education is a good investment, first of all for the students, second of all for the community. All the different arrows point to being involved as a community, and when being involved in the community, it means that business is a central player, or should be.
Known as the City of Magnolias, Durant sits in south-central Oklahoma. It's a small community that understands the value of partnerships in early childhood education. This Head Start program serves children in the community. It's supported by the Choctaw Nation and is part of the Smart Start Coalition, an organization that puts children first.
We can't be there their entire lives, but we can give them what they call a head start in the life. A lot of these children come from low-income families and would not be able to experience the opportunity that Head Start provides for them.
The opportunities include access to technology, the development of cognitive and social skills, creativity, and play. Business leaders like John Massey believe a financial commitment to early childhood education is a sound investment.
All kids want to do is be loved, and they want to learn. If you teach a kid to learn, and he'll enjoy learning, he enjoys being smart.
What we're doing today is building our workforce 20 years from now.
Ray Beachy is the president of Oklahoma City Educare. This Educare facility is the first to open in Oklahoma City, made possible by philanthropic and community support. The Educare program is a model for quality child care and early childhood education that features small class sizes, degreed teachers, and an outcome-based curriculum.
We as a people should be willing to invest whatever it takes to bring that level of care up to that standard. I mean, it's our future. One of the things that we will not do at Educare is that we will not raise these kids for a family. You cannot drop your child at the door and leave. You must also be willing to make an investment in the development of your children.
Emerson isn't a traditional high school in Oklahoma City. The students who come here are teenagers and toddlers.
A big focus is to teach the parents how to be their children's first teacher.
These parents are teen moms. Emerson School is designed to help them stay in school, teach them parenting skills, and assist with counseling and other needs. While the moms are in class, their babies attend Early Head Start.
Well, the Early Head Start program is critical because, first of all, these are very at-risk children. The interactions that they get here and the education that they get here is far superior to what they might be getting otherwise. It's just a fantastic foundation.
A foundation Noemi Billicana says she and her 3-year-old son need.
I'm lucky to be here and have this opportunity.
For the past 3 years, she has made a commitment that has now paid off. At 17, she earned her high school diploma. It's an achievement, and she says an investment to benefit her son.
I want him to grow up and have everything for him. I want him to learn from my mistakes.
Educators say early childhood education yields high returns by helping young children develop and preparing them to learn.
These are the kind of programs that help us not to ever have remediation. So it's a major quality investment. We can't ignore the brain research that we now have that tells us how important the development of the brain in these early years, and that we have the kind of stimulation and the quality program of what research over many years have taught us.
Nina Gonzalez heads the Tony Reyes Child Development Center in Oklahoma City. Gonzalez says all children have the potential to learn. It's up to grown-ups to foster the learning, inspire little ones to someday be leaders in careers that will build the state and care for its people.
The public, the private, everyone needs to jump on board and get this to make sure that the children of Oklahoma get a level playing field to start their education. Every child deserves the best in early care and early education.